and back over here, and I watching the meter going back and forth. I'm like, is that Mark or is that Mike? I turned the volume up. I'm like, holy shit, that's Mike. 10. I had you at 10, Fred, in the shed.
Fred, I have you 20 over in Fort Myers.
Fred, you're 20 over in Spring Hill.
And now he's going to be starting wars.
Oh my God! I got this stupid ass freaking argument, Mark. And my wife is on the other guy's side. Whatever, who cares? But it was kind of one of those few conversations, Mike. You very well do. But hey, Fred, you're over 10 now. What'd you do, What'd you do, Fred?
You got the hottest signal out there. That's for damn sure.
Hey, Fred, what'd you do?
Yeah, so I didn't mean to. Hopefully, I'm not. I gotta stop clicking in. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, hey, Fred.
Yeah, Mike, I got you 20 over here in Fort Myers.
Sorry, hey, Fred.
It was, let's say, the other day. Well, not on the loop, but on the dipole when I had it using that before. Before you touched 30.
Okay, so it should have been better. I guess better. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Got the tip of the antenna facing like Fort Lauderdale, and the other tip is facing like Montana or something. I get it, yes. And looking towards Europe and Asia on the broadside.
Yeah, Oceania, there you go. That's good. It'll work out fine. I just kind of mess around with the lens a little bit to adjust my impedance, and everything should be good. All right, I'm going to go grab a beer and work on this no buzz. And Tom, give me the time that you sent that request, what time you put in on your thing, and I'll get that done before I key up again.
Hey, yeah, I'm looking up right now, Mike. I put it in now. I think it was 2354. I think it was 2354. I'm going to go back and check.
So Mark, I'm available and welcome into the 20 Over Club now. You always have that.
We all have to like shake, cut our palms and do the blood brother thing. No, it's not really. You sure? You were before.
You always have been, would you? Yeah, just jumping on you a little.
Take that Merc deal.
Nobody asked you. You shut up.
You bloody pillock.
Hey,
you bloody
you're a little peepee
pillock.
boy. What time, Tom?
2305. 2305.
Over to you right now. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Roger. Yeah, 2305, 7205, 59 both ways. Yep, where I shipped it.
Oh, you're going to be his first contact on the new call?
I'll break his cherry. Yeah, maybe. I might break his cherry. Somebody else might have already beat me to it, but yeah, I would have busted cherry out.
Yeah, I got Mike at 2325.
I'm going to light the barbecue grill. I'll be back. 84 BT.
Your mama always said,
That's a high quality H2O. Your mama got a wooden leg with a kickstand. That's right. She does deep knee bends and cucumber patches.
I'll be doggone.
Oh yeah, it made ESPN one weekend.
Yeah, could you imagine that?
It wouldn't really distribute it right. Make the stuff in the world, you know.
Patch on her left eye and a wooden leg.
With a close to stand up on we did it.
He's coming into town.
I'm on the rack radio here. I'm on the 706, 10-pick, Hercules 2, 500 watts.
I keep popping a GFCI circuit breaker, damn it. Not a GFCI. What are the ones for bedrooms, whatever those things are called.
Yeah, they're called worthless. Remove it. AI for
GFI?
Not the GFI, the other one, the arc fault.
I don't know.
RF does that. That's the new political correct.
Oh, the ground fault.
The bedrooms have to have that. The GFIs in the bathroom.
Right. Oh, so there was something for a bedroom or something that they put in there?
Yeah, all bedrooms have to have arc faults. In case you get an alarm clock that shorts out, it won't catch on fire.
I get it, okay. Yeah, some like a ground fault system. Breakers inside your breakers.
Yeah, that's one thing we told the condo mark that time. They didn't hit me for that. They just wanted the damn GFI in the utility room.
That's all, yeah, just one out there.
Yeah, it just reminds me, when I had my air conditioning redone a couple of years ago, when they changed that rule that now all outlets in the garage have to be ground faults, I wanted them just to move an outlet down so I could have an outlet right underneath, right next to where my radio stuff was out there. And he's like, yeah, it's going to cost you, bring the thing, whatever. But he didn't install a ground fault, so he didn't charge me. Now I know why he didn't charge me.
How does that work out, Mike? Because you're in an older house, so if your house didn't come with it, it's not mandated for you to put in, correct?
Right, unless I do something, add something, whatever. Yeah, that's the only time. I'm grandfathered on everything else.
Yeah, but if you were to sell the house, they can't mandate you to upgrade.
That's when they get you, yep. And so if I was to add an outlet somewhere, then, obviously they have to get a permit for it, right? If they come out and they say, oh, you got to change all these to arc faults, ground faults, blah, blah, blah. No.
No. And you ain't bringing that house up to code.
My house is to code, but it was to code before 2024.
They go through the codes that they can move up on.
Yeah, I know people have done that, and then once they get all the papers passed, they put the old shit back in.
Right. It's crazy. They buy the new stuff to pass code and then put the old stuff back in, huh?
I don't know. The internet goes right over the corner of the house now. It never used to go over the house.
You can Google that. RF jumps on those damn things all the time and pops them.
Hey, Mike.
It's so sensitive to any kind of RF surge or anything.
Yeah, hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I got a confirmation.
Oh, yeah. It comes up, I guess I'm not going to lose my logbook, so I'm good. I'm golden.
Yeah, I haven't checked you. I haven't checked you back, but was I your cherry?
You took my cherry for this call sign, you big lug, you.
Oh, I was the first contact got the cherry. First confirmed. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm got the cherry. Wow. How cool is that, right? Yeah, he got one line on his logbook, and I'm the guy that took your cherry.
You poisoned the man's logbook. Now the only CISOs he can check in is some Port-au-Prince Haiti. AI Corporate.
Yeah. Man,
Oh, hey, Mike, you got to change your email now, too. Remember that.
Hey, Dave. Yeah, cool, friend, Dave. Did you find anything good at the show, by the way? I actually want to get your walkthrough impression of the show. I hit a gold mine, my friend, and my back's paying for it. That's why I'm laying in the bed right now, relaxing my feet and back. I bought an Alpha. I bought an ACOM 1010. I bought a 4KW tuner. I bought microphones. I bought all kinds of crap, man. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, me and you were there, and I've been there several years, but that is a gold mine, man. That ham shows is definitely a gold mine for sure. I guess you got all good price on everything, but yeah, man, cool beans. I wish I was there for sure. I'd love to walk around, but hey, good job, man.
Alpha. Oh, I know somebody that's in the market for an Alpha.
Alpha 89 too. I got a price that would make your grandmother turn in her grave and jump out and see the hula dance. Woohoo!
Oh, God,
So you got an Alpha and what else?
You pay $1,000 for it, you're going to sell it for $3, right? Oh, my God. Yeah, you're crazy, dude. You're crazy.
Well, I will tell you this. This has always never failed. Me and my buddy got crop dusted so bad he almost broke out in dry heat.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. I wish I was there.
Hey, it sounds like there's some
an Alpha and what else?
Here. Do you hear him?
An ACOM, 1010 ACOM.
What am I hearing?
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, in the box. And I'm laying here. I could have bought the whole...
2325, I think. Let me look again. 2325, yeah.
I could have bought the whole table for just pennies on the dollar, but I couldn't get it home, man. I need to buy a Suburban just to haul it out of there.
What kind of tuner did you pick up?
South Star 4K.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm trying to find some kind of tuner here eventually. Yeah.
The tuner, let's put it this way, the tuner is the size of your Alpha.
Well, I might have to pass on that one.
And it makes an SC200 look like a dwarf. I'm like, holy Christ.
Got some serious inductors in that bad boy.
Yeah, man, it's definitely got some battleship crap in it. It's got the 4K 4-to-1 bound on the back too.
Yeah, I thought my Dentron MT2000 was big, but damn, big as this Alpha? Whew.
Yeah, because I got an 89, I can put it side by side. It's the same damn size.
Well, what did you get? No, what's for the tuner?
Outside 4K.
Yeah, I've got the Night Viking 3K, and it's not exactly small either.
I got that too right now. I'm using it as we speak, and it's wedged in the rack. I don't know how to get this other one in there, but ACOM would probably sit next to it then if I downsize, but that's just about 800 watts.
Yeah, the 1010 is.
And that's like brand new in the box of both shipping cartons, so it's really clean.
Hey, Dave, did you see any Tar Heel antennas when you were walking around?
Yeah, lots of them, but the little dinky ones, you know, the 200-300 watters, there's quite a few.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you last night before you went to bed. If you can find the 75AHP, which is the 1500 watt version. I have the 75A, mine's good for 250, but yeah, the HP is good for 1500. That's what I was going to ask you last night.
Well, that's what I have for mine, man. It's big. You can't put that on the mirror.
No, they make the smaller version, the stubby. They actually make the stubby, I think, in a 1500 watt version. I don't know what they did inside to make it different, but yeah, there's a 75A and a 75 HP in the same length like I have. Mine's not the baby. Mine is a 10 through 75 meter, so it's a little bit bigger. It's not the the 8-foot guy or 10-foot guy, but yeah, there is an HP version of the 75A.
I get the big boy, with the whole deal, but I didn't think he made a smaller one. I mean, he does actually make that little tiny one. That's what I thought you had, but I don't know what they were, but they were a smaller version, smaller Ford. They had, a couple guys were selling them.
Yeah. The baby Tar Heels. Now, I think that's only good to 40 meters, right? I think that's 10 through 40. That's the baby. Yeah, I got the stubby, which is the bigger one. Not the big, but the bigger one. Mine's a good,
That's what she said?
right? It's good for 75 meters. It works great, no problem. I don't have any problem at all. But I had a friend of mine who might have been looking for looking for one. I was going to sell him mine, and I was going to put the HP on the truck. But cool. That's cool, man. Like I said, I wish I'd have been there today. I really wanted to be there, but I was just so damn tired and stressed out for the last month of dealing with the crap that I've been dealing with. So there's no way I could make it. But that's cool, man. Well, I had a great time, and they got a lot of good stuff, man. I mean, that's a treasure trove over there, man. Yeah, that really is. That St. Lucie Handset, that's a treasure trove.
Well, let me just forewarn you of something. Your new nickname is Stubby.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I don't mind. You guys call me anything you want to. I love you guys so much. So, Okeechobee Stubby. Okeechobee Stubby. That was 205. Oh, Caesar, we're out now.
Little Stubby, hell broke loose.
That's right. I don't mind. I got broad shoulders. I can handle it. Hell, Mark's been picking on me for months now. But that's all cool, man. I'm glad you had a great time. I'm glad you got some good deals, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. And a lot of people come in later, and I didn't start scoring until like almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And this year's turnout was a little bit light. I mean, I thought it would be a lot of people. The inside was filled up quite well, but the tailgating section was not like it was last year. It was definitely a little bit lighter than the years past.
Hey, Dave. Make sure I got it.
Use Mother Nature, when the sun comes up in the high noon time and it's beating down on your head and you're starting to sweat a little bit, you want to get home and you got to change your diaper, blah, 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 that's when I hit you hard.
Yeah, hey Dave, let me see if I got it. Yeah. I was there 3 years ago. I got there at 7 o'clock in the morning, right? I kept walking from the tailgate section of my car. I bought the 706, bought a whole bunch of shit, right? And then I waited to the end of the day to get all the crap that people wanted to go and get the hell out of there with, and bought some more shit. But that's a badass show. I was talking to Kerry tonight. I think it was last year before last. And at the end of the day, Kerry bought an Astron power supply for $20. And I was like, yeah, you take that for sure. That's a great show, man. I love that place.
Yeah, and there's a guy who was getting out of the commercial business, and he was selling tri-band mobile antennas. I forget the name now. 2-meter, 440, 220 for $5, brand new in the bag. And he had the ground plane just for $5, so you can mount it on the NML mounts and use it for a ground plane with the radios and all that. I bought 50 feet with brand new LMR 240 with this type ends on those for $5. And it was perfect.
That was Hank had his first radio before he switched?
No, that would be 718 ICOM.
718, okay.
10 watts. All bands, all modes.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I wish I'd have made it over there. But yeah, that's cool, man. Glad you had a great time. I'm living vicariously through you.
I went with a lot of paper in my pocket. So there's no way I'm going to spend all this. Damn near came back. A lot of paper gone.
Yeah, we're grabbing things that were way too good of a deal, you know. Hey, Dave, are you running the Alpha now, or what? Did you plug it in already?
No, man, my back is going there. I got that my door set it down. Look, I'm working on right now. For the best of the album, I'm going to work there. And I'm not expecting, plug and play that works great. I know these amps, the Alphas, and I can almost guarantee there's probably something wrong with it, either the pin diodes or something's askew, so that's why I basically got it for parts value.
Roger. Well, be fun to hear when you get it fired up and make sure it works out all right, and that'd be neat. I'll be out there on the road, so I'll be able to hear it now. Back in the old days, I couldn't hear it, but I'll be able to hear it throughout the week, how it progresses on.
How badass would it be if you plug it in and the damn thing works?
It's in that Alpha. You say you got the 87A or something?
No, you said the 89, right?
89. Same as the 87A. Okay. This is the same amp, it's just mango pin.
Okay, so it's the 89.
I always wanted one. And if it works out, it's good. I'll probably get rid of my 78 Alpha. I'm going to miss it because the 78's like auto-tune. Just flip the band switch and hit it on the band that you want and key down, and it works great, and it's mint, but I can't keep all these Alphas, man. I have to do something.
Yeah, keep the stock rotating,
I got the 78, I got the 89, and the 77DX. I'm gonna need a Garages on the Air.
Right. Oh my God. It's gonna be like the everyday ham fest with all the equipment,
I bought a 40 kV probe. I bought a 10-tech microphone to match my 10-tech radio. Go figure that. So I got the matching mic for that now.
Which 10-tech radio you have? Oh God, no, we're not going to hear it. Hey Dave, did you have a Heil Gold mic laying around anywhere, do you?
I'm using the Gold line on the H50, but my question is, why do you want a Heil Gold line mic?
No, I just seen him a long time ago, and I always wanted to accent the station here, just to have it. Not to, go and help my audio or anything, but yeah, I just wanted to have one.
No, because the reason why I asked that, because the Heil Gold lines are 4-pin XLR. Now, speaking of that, my buddy, we got a good deal on 781. The mic, the stand, the cabling, everything, the boxes, man, then you got a hell of a deal on it.
For a 781? Like I said, I just wanted one, that's all I was thinking about, but wouldn't mind having one over here, to check it out, but yeah, like I said, cool. I just use the M70 here with the FTDX 3000, but yeah, I always just wanted one, it's kind of like having a D104 Golden Eagle, it's just a trophy piece.
Yeah, I got one of those Golden Eagles too.
Well, I'll give you $100 for it.
No, I'm not selling it. If I tell you what I paid for it, you might puke a little bit in your mouth.
Well, I got a Silver Eagle, I got a regular Tug, I got a K-Night Eagle. What I want for my collection is a Golden, but I'm not paying $250 for a Golden, but I'd pay $100 for it.
This one's the Golden Aesthetic, just with the grab handle, not the push bar at the bottom, with the brown cord. And I had a 14-hour, I think an 18-hour, because I had it on one of my ICOM radios. And I bought it at the flea market for $20. $20?
That's crazy. See? Roger, $20, yeah. Good, I gave you $100 for it. Of course you would. You damn thief.
That was at the Margate flea market, when they used to have the drive-in over there. Every Tuesday and every Friday they had the tailgate over there.
Right. They'd mix in the marine stuff and...
Yeah, I went to the Marine Flea Market and bought a brand new Palomar 300A in the box, never used. They even had the rivets on the cover so you couldn't take the covers off to take the tubes out. All factory, man. I paid $40 for it.
Yeah, you don't know about the gold nuggets you can find, you know, by going to places. You just gotta get a scan around, you know. You learn how to scan around and check the different products. You can spot where they are.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to pass away in my sleep tonight, you buzzards would be circling my house. Forget about the Orlando handcuff. Just go to Coral Springs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we lived in Coral Springs for a year. Hey, Mark, get your ass on over here. Hopefully he passes away tonight. We'll make a convoy.
Sure.
You better bring your handcuff.
But, yeah, so Dave was going to get a hold of Nick, bring that 811 or something over, and got that off to somewhere over here. It's like, yeah, it ain't worth all that driving to do all that to get nothing out of it, you know.
I know he bought the Apache Lab. You know, there's a guy selling 2 Apache Labs today in the box.
Hey, Dave.
It's kind of weird. What are they falling out of the back of trucks?
Every other table had one of them damn Zygons. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Dave, real quick. Yeah, Mark, that was going to go to Matt, the figure wire Matt in Sarasota. And Nick was going to give it to Mike, Flip-Flop, and take it over there, and I was going to pick it up in Fort Myers and take it to Sarasota, Matt. Dave, I got a question for you real quick. On the Mercury 3s, how do you change the call sign in the amplifier when it comes on? It's in the menu.
I don't know, because Nick had that problem.
It's in the menu.
I don't know if Nick ever straightened it out. He bought that amp from Terry. Terry got it from that other guy that passed away, and I don't know if he ever got that call sign straightened out.
Yes, he did. It depends on how old the Mercury 3 is. If it's a newer Mercury 3, you can change it in the menu. If it's an older Mercury 3, you have to upload a file to the board.
Hey, Kerry, it's your Mercury 3. Your Mercury 3 went to Nick, and then it went to Tom out in Western Tennessee. So it's yours, but it still has Nick's call sign in it.
Yep. He's got to take the cover off and do a USB connector into the Adreno board and upload a file to change his call sign. You got to take the cover off. Well, that's where the connector is? Yep. Yep. It's the USB connector. It plugs right in. But you got to take the cover off and upload the file via the USB, and you can change the call sign. There you go. It's a good one. Thanks for the info.
Yeah,
KMEM. Good stuff, Kerry.
Before he put it in the box. That is correct. Yeah, they changed that with the newer ones, just like you can change it on the Mercury Lux. So yeah, but the older ones, yeah, you got to upload the file.
So, yeah, mine was manufactured on 5 of 23.
I guess there's still a waiting list on the little one, but the big one's being pushed out as fast as possible. Yeah, but the waiting list on the Mercury 3 is small now, usually around 3 months. And the Lux, yeah, if they're out of stock, you might have a month and a half wait.
If you're willing to throw that cash at them.
I mean, what the price difference is, I guess people are like, yeah, sure, I'll forget the top dog, Well, yeah, it's about $1,200 difference between the two.
There's other stuff, VKMs, and there's different versions of that ground. And, it also makes amps that run off MOSFET.
Well, yeah, I mean, some of the guys are doing just straight MOSFET. They're just really 2D, MOSFET amps, They're not tight receptance, everybody's starting to build them now, in their basement. They're doing stupid watts, 4,000, 5,000 watts. But there's a guy up there in Delray who is really about that on that amp. There's no filter here. It's just a wide band front on.
Yeah, not FCC type accepted, So, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be buying that stuff. I don't know if they actually sell those, if anybody actually buys them.
Yeah, you sell those guys and Thunder amps and all that stuff. They sell the shitload out of them because they're 11 meter amps, You're 10 watts in for something stupid out, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 watts, no filtering. And get on the bandwagon. They're selling them as fast as they can make them.
Well, the Mercury amps are definitely quality, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're type deception, so he can't make them. He started selling them on offer-up in kit form. Locally here in South Florida, you can buy them in kit form for a real good price and build them yourself. It snowballed from there, and then he finally got this tight deception from the FCC, and he's not allowed to sell in kit form anymore, and blah, 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 and this is where he's at now. He's got quite an assembly line going down in Miami. Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's pretty wild, Building amplifiers for 11 meters.
Well, the amp that you bought from that dude in Miami in Doral, he was selling that. A Mercury. He bought it. He knew the guy, and he got a kit from him, and he was putting it together. It's like, I don't need this big bow-anchor Dentron anymore. That's why you got it so damn cheap.
Right. It's like giving it away. He's going lightweight. His amp's only going to weigh 12 pounds, compared to this one.
Started building them all over the country.
Yeah, doesn't Kenny have it? He has a real good warranty, too, on them there. If anything breaks, even if it's out of warranty, you just pay for the part. And
yeah, his
shipping.
labor is, I guess it's free labor, but you got to pay for a component.
Yeah, can't beat that.
As long as he stays in business and nobody buys him out and changes the game plan,
Yeah.
I mean, you look at companies like MSJ, like I said in the past. They went in, bought all those mom-and-pop companies, Hydro, Quickfast, then all of a sudden, we're closing the door. You just wiped out half the ham community there.
Right. Yeah. The struggle patch. I'll be damned. Wipe out all those companies in one day. And they finally say, yep, we're done. We're under.
Yeah, but MFJ was mighty fine junk 5 years ago.
See, with that criticism, they hope they run out of product sooner than everybody thinks,
Well, you had high gain. What do you go buy a rotor now? You got to buy a rotor from Asia, and they're not rebuildable. It's not serviceable. You buy a high gain ham 4, it was serviceable and rebuildable. no longer made. Push clamp beams, antennas, no longer made. There's no such thing as a economy, starter amp like the 811 anymore. Even those, brand new, so what, you talking $800-900? Now you want a starter amp, you're going to spend $3,000.
There was some clown at the ham fest today I saw selling an 811, not the H, the 811, and this guy wanted $1,000 for it. And I said, dude, what kind of drugs are you smoking?
Oh no, that's not even the funny part of the story. There was quite a few 811s. One had so much nicotine in it, it was like a flypaper. I couldn't get my hand off the knob. It was all sticky, man. It was like a biker bar nicotine from the 70s, man. Like, what the hell? You can take this thing out and spray it with some detergent.
Yeah, I told the guy, I said, yeah, you're about $400 high on that amplifier, man. He goes, oh, look, it's pristine. The case is perfectly clean and blah, 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 blah. I said, dude, it's an 811. It ain't worth $1,000 bucks.
Dude, he got it back from the amp supply guy, because the amp repair guy, because he sells 10-wood CL 923 for $3,500.
Yeah, and the guy was kind of indignant, too. He looked at me and says, hey, you don't like it? Then fuck off. Go buy your stuff someplace else. I said, really, dude? And now I'm wearing my Martin County Amateur Radio Association shirt with my VE badge on because I just came out of the testing. I'm like, dude, this is my ham fest. My club put this on, and you act like this? I said, you're a dickhead. So I went and I told the boss about it, and he went over and talked to him.
Well, there's a bunch. There's one for $700. Was that the one in just in the beginning when you come in the main entrance there? It was on the table?
Yep, that was it.
Yeah, he dropped the price to $700.
Well, maybe that's after he had a talking to. Who knows?
Yeah, somebody said he sold it for $675. Oh. Went down to $700, then he finally got $675 cash. Yeah, who was that, by the way? Said $675. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your call. Yeah, that amp said it did sell for $675 then? You were there?
It was an old version.
What was the final off? Went for $675, Tom.
Yeah. Just the price of lunch.
Yeah, I got it, Mark. Thanks. Uh-huh.
I don't know. I sure don't want to stay over there.
Don't want to stay over the air? Come on, dude. It's not like a government classified secret.
No, but if I go to retail, there'll be a bunch of crybabies out there. You paid that for it? You want that? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Where's the Obama hotline?
$29 at a time. How much for a sip of Pepsi?
There was a guy selling a heat kit at SB220, right? And I'm like, what the hell's going on with this thing? The meters were all blown out. The needle, he blew the needle off the meters. Like, oh, yeah, this is happening. The thing was working great last night. I said, yeah, okay. I looked at it. It's on 120. Hey, it works great, man. I'm doing 3,000 watts with it. I said, okay, this is like, I'll give you 300 bucks for it, because it's going to do a lot of work. There ain't no way you're going to get 3,000 watts with it on 120 unless you're driving 500 watts into it. And I guarantee he was.
Hey, Gary.
Yes?
On those Mercury 3s, what is the top input power on the Mercury 3s? Like 50 watts or something?
No, it's like 80 watts or something like that.
Oh, okay. The 80 watts gives you what, like 1,300 out on 3?
Gives you the same output
Yeah, it's 80 watts.
all the way from 80 down to 50.
1,400 watts out of that
It's the
amplifier
same
with
output.
50
It
watts
don't go
in.
any higher from that range.
Wow, that was a quadruple. What'd you say, Kerr?
I said I got 1,400 watts out of that amp with 50 watts in.
Roger. All right, yeah, that was kind of the question I had. All right, cool beans. Yeah.
Trying to take it to the limit.
That
Once I went to the 240, it was about
1,200, 1,100 watts. Again, Mark, you need to be careful, brother. Yeah, Dave, you said, what'd you say, Dave? On 120, it would be about 1,200 watts, is that right? Roger. All right. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's kind of the question I had.
Yeah, well, I got 1,400 out of that amplifier when I owned it, and once I went to 240, it was a lot easier.
Yeah, on 240, well, said on 120. I mean, the average 15 amp, 120. Right, Pat. After that, just flip their lights and popping breakers.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. I am outlets in my house, so 20 watts. I'm sorry, 20 amps. Yeah, 20 amps, and yeah, I was getting 1,396 watts out of that thing with 50 watts drive. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I picked up too. Mike, hey, Mike, are you in there? Or do you go out and smoke? I picked up an array solution watt meter, but I need the interface cable. I know, Mike, I think that's what he has.
Good evening, gentlemen.
There he is.
Oh, here we go with the insults again, calling us gentlemen.
Well, now the year has passed, you don't have the 75 meter antenna up, and I guess there's no reason to put it up because the band's open all night.
Beautiful. I do have a stupid question, though. This may sound really dumb because I've never done this before. I've never ran a tuner. If I wanted to run a meter between the amplifier and the antenna, and use an antenna tuner, does it go in front of the tuner or behind the tuner? You know, like between the amp and the tuner, or between the tuner and the antenna. The tuner is the last thing out the door.
Watt meters, tuner, antenna.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. There was a ticket that someone would put it after the tuner, and I'm like, no, this isn't a good. I want to do it with the tuner, right? Yeah, amp, power meter, and then the tuner. Tuner is always the last thing out the door.
Hey,
Here's
Cliff.
the problem, man. Good hearing you.
Keep working on it.
Cliff? No buzz. Yeah. I'm back. I went to smoke.
Got a call
Public phaser and or common mode choke is always last.
Yeah, hey, Cliff.
Okay,
Good
you're
to
right,
hear
man.
you, man. You're my favorite guy on the band. Love hearing Cliff. You sound great. Fantastic. Okeechobee Tom. Actually in Okeechobee. How about that?
No way. No way. You're home?
But can't you see a difference in the signal?
Well, usually, before you were like in the mud.
Yeah, you should be able to hear me now, that's for damn sure.
No, you back on the monster?
No, yeah, I'm back home. Yeah, I'm so happy to be home last night, man. Got home, brought the truck home, everything's fine, looks like it's going to be okay. The jury's still out on that, but yeah. I love getting back here to the house and hanging out on a big radio, that's for damn sure. And that way, this leaves in the background. Yeah, I love it, man. Like I said, the guy ain't walking all over me, so that's kind of cool.
Sure about that?
Yeah, trucks are okay. We'll see. But, yeah, Cliff, like I said, you always make
Walkity
me
walk.
smile. I don't know why, but every time I hear Cliff come in here with that vertical, it just makes me smile.
Well, you know, if I was telling jokes, you would smile and laugh. All right, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to shut up. Sit here and suck some more of this coffee down. See you soon.
Roger. Yeah, like I said, you're one of my favorite guys. I love your new mic, and you got to come in here. So it's great. It made me smile. I'm starting to sound like Ted now, ain't it? All right, KD4GW.
Yeah, Ted's not on the band tonight. You're shaking them up.
Oh, you on it?
Hey, Mike, you got an array meter, don't you? Array solution?
I've got the LP100.
LP100. I don't know what the hell this is. This is Array Solution digital watt meter. It's got a 3K sensor on it, but I'm missing the wire that goes from the sensor to the meter.
Right. That's right. Hell no about that wire. Think he had something similar to that. He made his own
things. Yeah, they're like BNC connectors, right?
It's almost threaded a little bit where you thread something onto it.
Well, on the back of the radio?
No, on the meter. He had everything. He had the meter and he had the sensor, but he didn't have the cable that goes from the sensor to the meter.
That's interesting. Yeah, mine's got BNCs on the back and then to the sensor.
That's probably why he sold it. He didn't have that cable.
Well, yeah, I got it for next to nothing, too.
Right. Now it's up to you. See if you can hunt down the cable that goes between the two.
Oh, it's still in business, right?
I'm not...
Yes.
Have to look.
That's almost... Would they give you a 6-foot cable? That's one for 6 foot from one side?
Right. It's harmonically tuned. It's the right length.
I think they're 6 foot, yeah.
Maybe I can download the manual for it and call me. I can get a cable. That's all I need. Because he just decommissioned his whole shack and just, started pulling stuff and clearing out, and he lost the cable or something happened. I don't know.
If he even ever had it.
No, he definitely had it because he was running it with all the amps. It's the 3K sensor.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that. Otherwise it's not working right. Yeah, so... Yeah. Something to look for.
But it's pretty cool. It's just like my Nye Viking meter, you got the amp strip. If the SWR goes wonky, the meter puts the alarm and the amp won't key.
Yeah, mine is made by Telepost. That's who it is. So yeah, I guess they're different.
Okay. Yeah, mine says Array Solution on the back.
Yeah. We're out of Missouri. Array Solution.
Yeah, that's much good stuff there.
Oh. Okay. Array. Yeah. Not sure if that gang is still around or not.
Yeah, his name's Jay. They're in Sunnyvale, Texas. They're still in business.
Okay, Array Solution still is?
Yes, sir. Hey, Travis, thanks. I got those triplexer and duplexers, man. Appreciate it. Good deal. You're welcome. I was using one earlier, but now that I'm running the Alpha, I had to take it out of line. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're rated at 1 kilowatt, so I don't want to catch it on fire. Yeah, right? But I was able to listen to the shop in 2 years at one time, so that was pretty cool. I do appreciate it. You're welcome.
It feels good to have that connection back up and running again, Mike.
Yeah, I was doing a scan, looking for, on the VFO. I hit a scan, and I was getting all these repeaters, man. I'm like, what the hell? So, you know, the Yaesu obviously doesn't have, you know, the PL scan. So I had to wait for the repeater to identify, so I could look it up in, yeah, you know, repeater book, whatever. And found it. I was like hitting the panhandle like crazy, all across the panhandle. And I was like, wow, that's working pretty good.
10 meter at time or 6 meter?
Oh, 2 meter. I hadn't even tried anything else yet. I mean, yeah, Hank came over today and got my tower up, and so, yeah, I put my 2 meter up on top until I peaked my hex speed and get that up there. But yeah, it's at about 31 feet.
Yeah, in the morning, man, those 30 repeaters wide open over on the East Coast. Brand new monster, man. MXJ, the guy put it together in the box. He was asking $50 for it. I walked away. Every time I went back, he's in a conversation, blah, blah, blah. And my wife said, well, I got to go back. This guy's going to pack his crap up. I go back, there's a guy putting his hand on. He got it for $45. Like, damn.
Was a Moxon for 6?
Yeah, 6 meter monster. It was already built and everything. You know, he just had it, you know, like, broken in half in the box. He got it broken. He said he had it in his garage. He cleaned it, put it on the analyzer, stuck it on the tripod, changed it, nothing on 6 meters, and it just gave up.
Yeah. I mean, heck, you just gotta go find the repeater. You gotta just, yeah. The antennas are easier too. So yeah, 6 meter Moxon, yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah, that's a simple antenna actually to make. So hopefully whoever got anything out of that it worked out.
I mean, Glenn has that 6 meter. He has a 10 meter beam up, a 6 meter beam up now. So on the rotor on it, so he was waiting for conditions or anything.
Oh, Glenn is?
Yep, you got it all set up.
I thought I heard him in the background the other day. And I was talking with Frank on the shack, and I might have heard somebody say something to him, but I think he might have been in there.
Yep, Frank all the time. That's the same amp Frank has, the ACOM 1010. The same amp I got it. That's today.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see a whole lot. Well, I just seen one that was for sale. It's on Facebook, actually. It's like, wow, that's a lot for a 700 or 800 watt amp. Hey, Mark. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, did you, was you here last night when Artie was in here? I don't know if he was in here, but yeah, Artie was having good. I had a good conversation with him last night.
I could just barely hear him last night because I was on that loop, but I could hear him.
Right. Yeah. Different propagation was in different areas. I mean, he was fading in and out up here and sometimes go real loud and then back down. Yeah, he was in and out. I heard some of that, Tom. Believe me, I hear it all.
Yeah, he was running barefoot, too, in his car, not in his van.
Mike, you put your other antenna up?
Yes, sir, I did. Wow, I can tell.
Yeah, Artie was sounding deep in the mobile, but he went to the house. And I think he was here till like, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning on 40. And he was sounding great. Like I said, we had to exchange phone numbers and shit back and forth again. But, yeah, it's cool, man. I love hearing Artie.
Yeah, I talked to him for a little bit, too.
Yeah. I was listening the other day, I was listening to Frank up, and he threw it down to Hank. I said, "Up he does on." Hank's in there talking to Frank.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll be able to probably hear you on ground waves when we shift a little bit over, closer to the water.
Yeah, that's from 89 degrees and all that.
It's a rain here. Yeah, see all kinds of shit. But they said it's going to be a calm hurricane season.
Well, that's good. I don't need any more of those for a little while.
Right.
It's a calm lightning season.
Well, that could be, you don't know where that's coming from.
You can't believe those estimates. Oh, shit. That reminds me, I gotta get a ground rod for that tower. Just gotta prepare for them.
I think you gotta use 3 ground rods for each leg.
Now, Dave, you said 3 ground rods for that little tower?
Yeah, that's code. Every leg has to be grounded.
Oh, that's just so they're tied together. Yes, for some extra support. Right. So.
Well, I'm glad you guys told me that, because I was going to just hammer one 10-footer in the ground and take a strap and go all the way around the tower and take it to it.
Well, you talk to Mr. Hank. He knows the proper code and procedures.
Well, that didn't happen. He certainly ain't pounding no ground rods through the concrete unit for us.
Don't want them that close anyway.
Ah, that's too close. So hopefully he did have 1 ground rod in there.
Yeah, the 3 legs going in the ground underneath concrete.
What the code is, you gotta use the bonding wire.
Number
like
2, solid end.
I like 8 gauge solid copper,
gotcha.
like the electric company bonds your electric box down to the ground rod below it.
Dude, that's only 8 gauge.
That's 8 gauge solid copper.
Thompson Lightning Protection, Minneapolis.
So, that's all you need is 8 gauge solid copper, and that's perfect for your ground.
Yeah, if you take a direct lightning hit, ain't no ground gonna help.
Doesn't matter, yeah. If you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get hit. But it's just what I use, and it seems to be most effective.
I'm just going to hear the neighbors that I don't like.
But I'll go to your house, that's a damn sure.
You just unplug the coax and aim it at your neighbor's house that you don't like.
Actually, there ain't no neighbors over where I'm going. There's like, they're not even home anymore.
I'll just take it and go dump it in the pool next door, Hank.
Yeah, take it off to the ocean, man, and get a 5-gallon bucket of salt water and throw it in there.
I'll be right back. My wife's yelling at me. I gotta go eat dinner. I'll be back. Taking full up. Nope, not. And 0 BUV.
How about
No buzz. I gotta go check the sweet potatoes and put the steaks on. KG4VT. I'll be back.
no buzz? N0BUZ, no buzz. Yeah, he did it. N0BUZ, no buzz.
Oh, man, he's a zero lander.
Yeah,
Oh, that's despicable.
straight out of Missouri. Minnesota.
I think Minnesota's 9-land, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. They're back in the 9-line, yeah.
No,
Zero's over
Minnesota
by
is 0-land.
Kansas and Missouri and...
I think Missouri's 4 or 5, Mark. Maybe
No.
0 is Minnesota. Chicago, Illinois is 9. I think Nebraska is maybe 9. Michigan, Ohio is 8. And then the 1-landers go all the way up to Maine.
The zeros are right in the center.
All that doesn't matter anymore. Everybody gets all these different call signs.
dropping off there, or landing?
No, it's Indiana and Illinois.
Zeros are Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, whatever that place, South Dakota, North Carolina, Minnesota. That's the zero landers.
Yeah, 9s are Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana.
I'll be damned. That is some intelligent group on this frequency.
And Detroit.
And don't leave Detroit out on those 8.
Look at the bus.
So,
it doesn't matter anymore.
right. I'm an 8. Now Mike is a 0. We got 4s. How many 4 call stations are in here?
Oh, shit ton. I kept my 4 just to be down here. I got my KD4 TWS. I got my TWS because of my initials. I didn't want to change my my zone, you know.
Yeah, because by the time you get into, I think Washington, Virginia's the cutoff for 4. So once you get into Washington, Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, 3 land, New Jersey, New York, 2 land, and then Massachusetts on up as 1.
Yep, that is correct. Yep, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey is 3 land, PA 3 land, New York 2 land. That's weird, isn't it? New York's like 2 land. And then Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, they're all 1 land. Yeah, cool beans. Zero land's got a big-ass squad. 5 it does, too. New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas. 5 has got a big swash. So does 7. Washington, Oregon, blah, blah, blah. Utah, Nevada, Arizona. And good old California just has 1. WB6, WCO. Yeah, just a little bit of California is a 6.
That's 1 trader out of all of them. Yeah, well, California is the biggest ham community state in America. They got more hams in California than any other state.
Is that right, Dave?
Yeah.
Really? Is it due to the population? Or why would California be the biggest ham state? I don't understand.
When the hobby started off, basically, that really took off over there, man. Everything is popular in California. The repeaters, 220, 1.2 gig, 900 meg. I mean, it's you got the mountaintops. It's good for VHF. Those nitwits put their HPs in their backpacks and go up into the mountains and contact across the state and all that. It's a big ham community there. I mean, after the fires and stuff, a lot of people lost their mountaintop stations and all that stuff. But all the manufacturers, Henry Radio. I mean, I think HRO had 3 stores at one time in California. And it's very popular. They had a thing on QST a while back. How many millions of ham operators are in California.
That's where all the gay hams are.
Well, that's what they use the HP walkie-talkies for, with the little whip.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like I said, I was talking about the O thing. I pulled out the map and looked at it, and I was like, yeah, but I know. 6 is just a little bit of California, so it must be a shit ton of people there, that's for sure. All right, cool, man. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate the information.
I mean, you usually have a 4-wheel drive Jeep or whatever.